Hi everyone, my name is Jackie and I love everything magic and welcome back to a new video on my channel. So this week I wanted to get creative again and I found some things on Pinterest that I really want to try out because I, as you can tell, moved to my new place. This is not the background for the Harry Potter magical videos, but for now it will have to do because the other part where the background will be is not finished. So for now this is it. I have three different DIY Harry Potter DIYs or magical DIYs and I really want to try them out. I hope you will try them too. If you do, please tag me on social media. It's Jackie Loves Magic on Instagram and Jackie Plays on Twitter. I think we should start with the with the potions. I got 2 jars. One is for Gillyweed and one is for unicorn blood. I'm very excited to try and find out if it works. We will start off with Gillyweed because I know that is the easiest one. I have some old looking paper here and I just need to cut off a part to write something on because it needs a label. And now to get very old school, I have, and I cannot believe that I have this, I have ink and I also have, let me see, okay, yeah, I think this is it. On this little piece of paper I have to write Gillyweed. Am I going to do this properly or am I going to screw this up? Let's find out. That was the first time since a long time that I have used an ink, and be careful, don't get it in your clothes. Wear something old and not an expensive jumper like this. This is my label for the Gillyweed. Now, it's not perfect, but I like it when it's, It's not perfect, but I really like it when it's not perfect because that makes it even more real, I feel like. Maybe you don't think that way. You get your glue. Let me put it on the jar. There we go. That is so cool. I already love it. It's so dumb, or is it magical? I don't know. You can make me happy so easily. Look at that. The jar label is on. It looks already really magical. I have this fake piece of leaves. I think this will look really cool. Just put it inside of the jar like so. Put the lid on. Ta-da! That is it. That is the first jar, first potion, first Gillyweed jar done. It's so easy. Let's get going to the next one, which is unicorn blood. I am so excited for this one because I am going to try something and I have no idea if this is going to work. This is the jar that I want to use. I think it looks cool. We have to make a label again. Let me get a piece of paper. Okay, again. The ink. Oh, by the way, this is the first time I'm doing these DIYs as well. It's like a tryout. Unicorn blood. Don't screw this up. Okay, so that one did turn out better, I think, than the Gillyweed. Practice is everything. Again, ink everywhere. Be careful with that. This is the label, but I want to do something different for this label. I have my, and please be careful with this part. If you are not over 18, you shouldn't do this, but hey, let's see how it works out. Okay. Let's get rid of the ashes. It does give a very old look. That is beautiful. Now let's get the jar and again put the label onto the jar. Ta-da! The label is on. Now it's time to make the unicorn blood, which is really an experience right now, so let's see if this works out. This is my idea, by the way. I didn't see this on the internet. I did see, I saw potions, I saw unicorn blood. I was like, oh my god, I need to make this, so I am going to try this, but I have no idea if it works out. Get your glue, ladies and gentlemen, and put it inside a plastic cup or paper cup. Now it is time to get your silver spray paint or silver paint, whatever you have. I only have the silver spray paint. And to mix it up, I got a straw. I know straws are not good, but I still had them and I couldn't find my wooden sticks. So for the next part, you will try to take off the lid and spray some spray paint into the cup with glue. Please work. Okay, mix it up. I can't see if it's working. Not a good idea. Oh my god, please don't be on my jumper. Okay, I think that's enough spray paint. It looks really cool. It looks very unicorn blood because unicorn blood is silver looking and very thick. So this really does look like unicorn blood. Now take your jar and gently put it inside the jar. Now, because it's glue and paint, it will dry after a day or two completely. So if you want to change anything, wow, I have to admit this looks so cool. That is it for the potions. Let's go to the next DIY. For the next DIY, we are going to make a frame, and it's going to be a magical frame. So take a frame. I still had this for years and I finally found a purpose for it. Take out the frame, or the back of the frame. I already did draw my Harry. I think you cannot see it, but my tiny Harry is right there, and I am going to cut out the paper that will be, oh wait, maybe I should do this. Yeah, there we go. So now that we know what will be displayed in the frame, we can start painting. And this is not just painting, this is painting that I came up with. We will start off with the yellow, the lightest color you got, and that is yellow. I have yellow, pink and green to make really something very spectacular as this behind me. Can you see that? Yeah, that is what we are going to recreate. Get your yellow and just drip some, just tiny drops, because it is food coloring. It will be very vibrant, but since this is the lightest color, you should be alright. Paintbrush and just dab it. Wow! And we want to make it look like it's coming from the head of Harry, like the Pinterest. So try to make it like a balloon, I think. The next color that is a bit more heavy is the pink. Okay, so there we go. I think we should wait to let the green of the yellow dry. I'm sorry, this is also like a tryout for me, so let's just give it some time to dry. Let's go to the next DIY. This is the best channel on YouTube. So the next DIY is a display piece you can put in your house. I am going to use this for my studio, so right over there. I did some pre-work and I made some book covers. And they look very old because I used coffee and I put them in the oven for 5 minutes on 200 degrees. And it's cool. This one says Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them by Newt Scamander. I also have The Dark Forces by Quentin Trimble. And I have A History of Magic because Hermione mentions the book. By Bathilda Bashshot. Now, unfortunately, I do not have the right size for I do not have the right size book to cover them with. But what I do have is DVDs, and I have a lot of DVDs. So I want to try if this works. I think this should work. So let's try it out. Oh, I forgot. Scotch is scotch. Oh no. Oh gosh, I'm stuck. Help! So the first thing you want to do is to stick them, tape them together. First, I really want to try the Newt Scamander one. Is this one? Yeah, I think that's alright. There we go. And now tape them again. Like so. And because only the front needs to be neat, the back doesn't have to be neat because you will not see it. So there we have the first one, and you have to admit it looks pretty real. I think if we finish the other two, it will look very cool. So just stay tuned. I promise it will look great. And there you have it, all 3 books are done. Now I know these are DVDs and not books, but it's just for display purposes only. I didn't have the books that I wanted to use, they were not the right size, so I had to come up with a backup plan. So this is what it turned out like. I think that looks really cool and very real. I will give this a place in my studio right over there, because I think that looks cool. Really nice. Love it. I am back with an update on the food coloring paint. I put it in the oven because I thought, why not put it in the oven? I did it with the book covers and it turned out so great. Look at that. So now it is time for just one more color, green. I hope this is gonna look great. Oh gosh, that did not go great. Okay, there we go. So, I will put it back in the oven now. I'll be right back. So it's been a while and I have finished my drawing so far. I did fill up Harry with a black marker, so it's really cool looking. I think the food coloring turned out great. I did put it in the oven for a few minutes and it dried up quickly and it looks beautiful. Now on Pinterest they have a stag right here. I tried it many times, but it's not working for me. It's too difficult to cut out. So I came up with something else, which is the Deathly Hallows. I don't have anything Deathly Hallows yet. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm going to glue this on top of the food coloring. And I did spray paint it silver because the frame I'm putting it in is also silver. So I think that will look very cool. So that turns out great! Let's cut it out because it's still on the wrong size paper and put it in the frame. So it's in the frame, it's the moment of truth. Let's take a look. How does it look? Does it look cool? That does look cool! Wow, okay, I didn't clean the glass, but so I have to take it out. But that looks very cool. I'm very happy. I think that turned out great as a DIY we found on Pinterest. I actually think everything we did today turned out pretty good. It turned out great. Even though I didn't have books, the book covers still look pretty awesome. Let me know what your favorite DIY from today is. If I have to make a decision, oh gosh, I really like all of them a lot, but if I have to make a choice, I think I would choose the unicorn blood just because it looks so real. But I really do like the Gillyweed as well. It's so easy, so simple, but the label, it makes it so magical. And the book covers, I love them as a display. And this frame I made today, I'm very proud of myself. It looks cool. Please let me know what's your favorite DIY and what is your least favorite DIY. And if you're going to make them yourself, please tag me on Instagram, Jackie Loves Magic, or on Twitter with Jackie Plays. That my tongue did something really weird. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye!